William versus Harry birthday bust-up. King 75th sparked a new rift between warring brothers.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the King YouTube channel.
Normally, a birthday celebration is a time for a family to come together, but not so for the feuding princes William and Harry, with their father King Charles' 75th reigniting the pair's bitter war of words. A royal insider spoke with Woman's Day magazine amid reports, which Harry has denied, that he and Meghan rejected an invitation to Clarence House to celebrate the king's big day. The source said their father's milestone birthday unfortunately triggered a swath of messages that got worse in a very short space of time. Reportedly, Harry sparked it all by demanding William find out who leaked to the press the allegation he'd rebuffed the invitation. Harry was furious about the leak. Whether he was there on the actual date or not, he still wants to see his father for his birthday and give him a gift in person. He was still hashing out options when it was leaked that he allegedly declined the invite. Being the hothead he is, he went on the attack, releasing a statement to the press that he'd had no contact regarding an invitation to his father's birthday. He has probably convinced himself that it all came from William, having accused him of leaking stories to the press before. Unfortunately for Harry, his messages were not well received by his older brother, who still hasn't forgiven him for what he wrote in Spare, and he is already anticipating another fresh round of attacks through the Sussex mouthpiece Omid Scooby-Doo, whose new book In-Game about the royal family is supposed to be published at the end of the month. The source went on to say William was outraged. He's the first to say he'd prefer it if Harry wasn't there, but he also knows how much it means to his dad and was prepared to play nice on his birthday. But being accused of leaking again hit a sore spot, and William straight up told him if he does come home, make it on a day he's not there. He seriously can't believe the things in Harry's head these days, and he does worry about this level of paranoia, but he's also way past the point of putting up with Harry's nonsense. Not making matters any better is the fact that it seems like the brothers are in a game of one-upmanship. Just as William got to his Earthshot event in Singapore, a date that was made public back in May, Harry tried to steal his thunder by releasing a video of himself at the 17th annual Stand Up for Heroes benefit for U.S. veterans. It's not the first time Harry has pulled a little stunt like this either. Last December 1st, a trailer for Meghan and Harry's Netflix docuseries, which trashed the royal family, was released right at the same time as William and Catherine landed in the US for the Earthshot Prize. Royal aides even claimed that it was on purpose, they were trying to ambush them. It also didn't go unnoticed that while Harry was seen publicly hanging out with Celine Dion and Cameron Diaz at that Katy Perry concert, William showed off his own celebrity connections a little bit by inviting Cate Blanchett and Robert Irwin to Singapore. The source added, the rift between these brothers is worse than ever. They are long past the point of any functioning relationship when they can't even be civil over their father's 75th birthday, or they're reduced to such pettiness of trying to outdo one another on a public stage. The source said, there's so much anger and bitterness, and they're both as stubborn as each other. Any hope that Harry and William might mend bridges anytime soon has vanished. In other news, last week I noticed a couple of posts about the Remembrance Day service and how Harry's going to be missing out. It is a shame, isn't it? Have people forgotten that he made his choice though, and he keeps on making that same choice by writing his memoir in such a damaging way? But it's his own fault for not thinking things through. He didn't consider what his future would really be like away from the safety of his family. I'm sure he thought everything was going to be great and wonderful just because of who he is. Well, life has a way of knocking us down sometimes to make us face up to reality. And sometimes it's not pleasant, but still, you've got to play with the hand that life deals you. You don't have a choice. And at least when we are able to do that, we show that we have strength and resilience. So it's time for Harry to act like a man and just deal with the life that he has chosen. Him feeling sorry for himself doesn't earn him any sympathy. And why is Harry trying to push this narrative that he's some war hero? I mean, he wears that single campaign medal from his 2 tours of Afghanistan, just like every other soldier who served there. But last time I checked, when Harry was in Afghanistan, he was playing video games most of the time, so that does not make him a hero. The other medals that he likes to wear are Jubilee medals, celebrating his grandmother's selfless service to her country. Well, as usual, Harry had to be petty, and he didn't wear his father's coronation medal, which I'm sure his father noticed. He is such a little brat. And I don't feel sorry for him. Harry's weak. He's not important to the royals, who are doing very well without him, by the way, and Meghan too. So now Harry is classified as other, also known as fake royal. He's royal in name only. Anybody who claims that Harry is a war hero, though, is out of their mind. They need to do some research. Charles and William did serve in the military. The closest that Harry got to actually participating in any action was playing video games in the bunker, surrounded by his security people. Andrew also did a great job serving his country, and he's not always whining like Harry is. He actually was a fighter, by the way. He was a helicopter pilot in the Falklands War. People often forget this fact. I mean, Andrew is guilty of some sketchy behavior, but still, he did serve his country. And I'm really tired of anybody claiming that we should have more sympathy for Harry. Poor Harry, yeah, right. Today, I heard a story of a 100-year-old man who signed up for the First World War when he was 16 years old, and he was talking about the terrible experiences on the front line. And then we got to hear about poor Harry, who is an adult man, almost 40 years old, but so spoiled, so entitled, and always protected from life's rough edges, whining and whining about his lot in life. It's offensive. Harry is not a baby. I mean, he's a grown man, and he has been free to make his own decisions, which is what he's done. So he needs to shut up. Standing alone, maybe they could be thought of as honorable. But with honor comes integrity and respect. It is something that is a part of a person. It's not something you can separate from them. Harry has shown none of this outside of the tours in Afghanistan. And even while he was in Afghanistan, there are plenty of rumors that he was up to no good. Everything he has done to the monarchy and his family since 2020, though, negates being an honorable soldier. I just don't understand this Veterans Day here that Harry has once again gone in front of the cameras and just forced himself into our Veterans Day. Harry is not an American military hero, and he shouldn't be exposed as that. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to talk any more about this issue because, honestly, it pisses me off. Harry was not there to show respect or to honor our veterans. He was there for himself and Meghan, to try to outshine the royal family and get publicity. Harry has never acted like an adult. Harry's a little boy stuck in a man's body. He's never going to be a fully grown adult like his brother, and that is pathetic. I do hope that Meghan leaves him. I hope she leaves him broke, and he's going to be at that point unwelcome in his own country and family thanks to his behavior. I hope she blames it all on him, and I hope she tells everybody that the kids are fake and it was all a scam to get revenge on Harry's family. I hope he loses that prince title, and I hope he's banned from the UK and the US. Honestly, I don't think Harry is going to get lucky in life ever again. I think all that is behind him, but it's all because of his own actions. Harry has done things that no sane person would consider. Just think about it. When you quit a job, do you expect to be invited to the Christmas office party? No. Harry was the one who no longer wanted to be a working royal, and I'm pretty sure he was informed of exactly what that means. It is really hard to have any sympathy for him. He makes really poor decisions, and then he needs to deal with the consequences. He didn't want to be a working royal anymore, okay. He decided that he and his family needed to go to another country to live a quiet, private life out of the public eye. Okay, well, how's that going now, Harry? The Palace PR machine was very good at what they did. They presented us with a carefully curated image of Harry when he was young. And now he's on his own, and he's showing who he really is, and it is not a pretty sight. And you, do you agree with me? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments. If you think my videos are helpful, don't be afraid to like and share them with anybody else who needs them. And don't be afraid to click the subscribe button to get more updates in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in, have a lovely weekend, and we'll be back to see you all tomorrow.